Myself, Dr. Sunil Kumar from Sir J.C. Bose Technical Campus, Kumar University, Nainital. Today I will be taking up one session on swings introduction along with the swing components. So today learning objectives, here learner will able to compile simple standalone swing based graphical user interface. Then thereafter they will understand how to design GUI component with the Java Swing API, application programming interface. So first of all, we must know what are the swings. Swing is a graphical user interface widget toolkit for Java. As we know, we have a abstract window toolkit which is also for developing the graphical user interface. Swings are having some more flexibility. They are having more powerful components. For example, button have options like icon as well as image along with the text. So this is having a more graphic capabilities, and this Java Swing is a portion of Java Foundation classes which is used to construct window based application, and they are on the top of AWT and API. Since they are entirely written in Java and their code are not platform specific, they make it lightweight. They are independent of platform. With the comparing with the Java abstract window toolkit and Java Swings, will come to some differences here. Component of AWT are platform dependent, while component of Java Swings are platform independent, since they are entirely written in Java. Here in Java AWT, components are heavy weighted. In Java Swings, components are light weighted just because of they are entirely written in Java. And here in Java AWT, we have a pluggable look and feel mechanism is not supported. Feel means how they are behave, and look means how they appear, while Java Swings are pluggable look, having a pluggable look and feel mechanism. Java AWT got fewer components, while Java Swing got more complex component like JButton, JTextArea, JTable, etc. And here in Java AWT, MVC, model view controller, is not being supported or not being followed. Means it don't separate the business logic and the display, while Java Swing support MVC, model view controller. Now Java Swing components are used for designing, developing, implementing application. So we have a Java Swing component which make a Swing graphical user interface toolkit for Java programming languages. We have different components are JFrame, JLabel, JTextField, JTextArea, JButton, and others are also there. Now classes for Java Swing API are available in the javax.swing package for these components. Java JButton is basically for creating swing button over here, and here abstract button classes are used, and this implements, JButton class implements push button functionality. This is for creating the push button, and this JButton associated with the icon along with the text, string, both. So whenever we click on JButton, it adds some user interface, and it can have text as well as image displayed while we press on button. So when it is when we click or double click, it triggers an event, means it does something, and we have to use this J button component with some constructor. Now we have a different constructor over here. First is J button icon I. We can use icon along with picture and with some object. Then we can have a J button with the string, that is we can have some specified text. We can have some text with the according to user. Now another constructor which we can have string as well as icon, means we can have a image as well as string. Then we can have J button with null, with no text and no icon, no image. Then let's have one example. J button OK button. Here we have OK button is the name of J button, and we have constructed using this new, and we have taken OK as a text, right? Then it will return with the text OK. Then when we click this button OK, it will give us OK text. Then we have another example, J button submit button, using submit. When we press this button, submit button, it will give us submit as a message. We can submit whatever we want to submit over here. Next example is home button, new J button, home icon. Now it will return a button with a home button with having home icon as a text on it. Then J button to new J button, home icon, home. This will give us a button with the home icon as a text home. Then text boxes. Next Java Swing component is checkboxes. Checkboxes, as it derived from the JToggle button class, which supports two state button, means on and off. When we click it, they are labeled with a checkbox. There is a small mark over there. When we click it up, once it will be on, when we click again, it will be turned off. So we can pick when the state is activated, a small tick appear when we select this checkbox. This is the example. When we run this, we get this output. When we click, there will be a tick mark over there. Now some commonly used constructors are JBox blank, then with no text and no icon, J checkbox, string S with the string with the text, JC box string, boolean selected. This when they have initially there are two choices. One, we can have yes or no, on or true. Then JC box action A, this depends on the when taken from the action supplied. Let's take one example. JC checkbox is the name of the checkbox. New J checkbox, show help true. This will return checkbox with the label show help, and true, this is a boolean value, and second parameter is the constructor or boolean value. It indicate the state of the checkbox. If we give false, it will return false. True means checkbox is defaulted on state. If we give false, it means this is on off state. J radio button. Radio button, this also derived from the J radio button class, and this select one option from the different alternative. Normally in group of button over there, and there are number of choices are there, but whenever we select one, the other earlier selected button will get automatically turned off. And this radio button is used for the multiple questions or quizzes and multiple choices, and we can select any one out of one at a time. Now commonly used constructor are JRadio button, JRadio button string s, this is the string s, and the above one with no text, and JRadio button string s and boolean selected, this is with the text as well as the boolean selected, whether it's on or off, true or false. Now let's take one example. Button group, radio group, new button group. We have created one radio group with the constructor new, and here radio button RB1, first button name is RB1, JRadio button easy true, this is by default it is being displayed as on. Button 2 RB2, this is medium. Then RB3 new RB radio button hard. Then radio group, now we will display it, radio group dot add R1B1, add RB2, add RB3. Now this will create button group, and we will have three choices over there. Last one is the easy, then hard, then medium. Now here only one option is there which is already been selected at a time. So we will have a easy, because we have given boolean as a choice, that is easy. Next is combo box, which is a combination of text field as well as a drop list, and this creates a combo box. Combo box means have a drop down list as well as we have a text also. Now we can use for different data entry. Here it display pop-up menu option. While we select the group, it will display number of choices over there. Different constructors are used with the J combo box are J combo box without any text, J combo box object, items, list of items, specified, array is there. Then combo box vector V, this will display elements at the specified vectors. Now for example, string, there is a array string is there, city string, we have a different value stored are in this array, string value are stored are there, Bhopal, Frankfurt, Moscow, Pyong and Amsterdam, and this J combo box cities, new J combo box, we have used constructor over here, city list. City list are Bhopal, Frankfurt, Moscow, Pyong and Amsterdam. Cities set selected index 3. Now we have to select in the value which is at index number 3. Now default specified true, we have used set selected index. Here default at value or string value is at index 3 is Pyong. Next component is text field. This text field component is basically for creating the text field and which enhance J component. J component, this is having a same capability as swing text components. So here text component which enable single line, this is for entry in a single line text editing. Now we have a different constructor used are this with this J text field, J text field. Next is J int column, number of columns, specified number of columns. J text field string and s int columns, here number of specified column along with the text. Then J text field string s with the, that means with the some text. Now example to create text field, let's take J text field, text box is the name of, txt box is the name of the J text field, new 20. It will render it will return a text box of 20 column width. Since we have specified we have second type of constructor we have used here, J text field 20. Now we can have a in the box we can type unformatted text. We have to call a constructor always, and we have to supply the number of parameters as a column column or row, whatever we want. Now the property determine box width based on the number of columns. Number of character which we can write, that is unrestricted. Now if we put enable property true to J field, it will be available and editable. Means we can edit it. Now J text field is initialized by giving integer type parameter to the J text field constructor. Next component is J text area. This is for displaying with the many lines. Like we have a J text field only for one entry, this is for many lines. Now we can make changes also to text. This is having different fonts are there, we can change it and we can attach text also over there, and they are this text area is tailored to user requirement, and there are no limit how many character we can give over there. Then next is J text area string S with the text, initial text. J text area int row, number of rows, number of columns. Then J text area string S int row int column, means number of rows, number of columns along with the text. Let us take one example. J text area equal to new J text area. This text is default text for text area. This is the message, this is a text, this is a string over there, and number of rows are 5 and number of column are 20. So they are having width of 20 column and there will be a 5 row. J label, this is another component for Java Swing. J label is used to display read only text label, just to make label or any image. As I told you, we can give images also over there. So it doesn't cause anything, no event is there, it shows single line, just label only, just for displaying a text only. So we have a different commonly used constructor are J label string S with the text, J label icon we can give with the image, specified image. In the first one, no image, no text is there. Example, J label text label B1, new J label, this is a text label. This constructor returns label with the text. Message will be this is a text label, this is the message. Image icon, create image icon. Now we want to create an icon. We want to use the second case here, J label image label, we have created it, J label. Now we have called this icon in the second last line or the last line of the program. So whatever we have created, this will return us with the home icon, since we have stored home icon over there. Now JFrame, this is again another component of Java Swing. Components are there. Top level window with the bottom and title bar. This is basically frame like a window. JFrame we can have customized by the different ways, and this is a base window. Like there is a menu bar is there, slide bar is there, labels are there, text field are there, buttons are there. How to create this JFrame? There are many constructors we used to create. We can create JFrame. It create with the blank parenthesis, means without, which is invisible. String title, we can give JFrame with the title. We can give with the graphics configuration GC. This is with a blank title but with the graphics configuration of the screen. Now for example, this JFrame F new frame, new JFrame, this will now will overload the constructor. JFrame F1 new JFrame, because we have already defined over there JFrame example, JFrame F new JFrame example. We are adding one more frame, then we are setting its height, width, location. Now this will return a window with the title JFrame example. Next component is JList. This is another component for Java Swing, and this is for creating list of items, text items, and they are created by JList, and they are being derived from JList class. And here we can scroll these retrieved or specified list of text items, and we can choose one or more value from the list. Now commonly used constructor are JList creates a list of empty read only list. JList array list data item. We will be creating a list that display elements in a specified array, since we have to store these list of items in some array. Then third category of the constructor which is used being with the JList is JList list model array data model. Here it will create a list which display element from specified non-null array. Non-null mode means it will create a list of item. Now for example, default list item city list, new default list item. Now we will be creating a list item 1. We are creating one blank list. Now we have to add the items to this city list. City list add element Bhopal. We are keep on adding the name of cities Frankfurt, Amsterdam, Ottawa. Then JList city, new JList city list. Now we are creating this JList with the constructor new over here, JList city list. We are creating new list over here, city set selected on mode, set selection modal, set selection to n. Now this code will return list of city with the 5 item in the list, and they selection is we can select only one entry at a time. Now next component is J password field. This J password field which allow editable or hidden line of text. We will have a solid circles, but we won't able to see what the actual character are. So this J password field inherit from the Java Swing package JField class. Now it create text box, bullet point to reveal, to conceal, to hide the input text. Whatever we input, that will be stored as a password, but we won't able to see the actual character. Now the commonly used constructors are used with the J password field blank, J password field int column, number of columns are there, field string password, we have to give with the given string, we have to initialize with the given string over there. And here J password string password int column, here we have to give some specified string for the password as a number of columns. J password field example, J password field, new J password field 15 variable pwd value get password pwd field, it will return 15 column width, since we have specified the number of column that is 15, and this get password method gets the value entered from the user side. Java Swing components adds few more Java components over there. One is J file chooser. J file chooser is used to choose a file or directory. Here user select file from local system, I mean from your local computer. For example, let us take one example. J file chooser, new J file chooser, J button file dialog button, new J, we have to select file dialog button, add event. Here we will be adding someone listener event over here, new action listener, file chooser show open dialog, variable selected file chooser get selected file. So what it does, it create a file choosing dialog, and it will attaches a button. Now this, when we click this button, it will open a file chooser dialog. Now here we have to select a file from the get selected method. We will be able to select one file from your local system, and this will be provided by the get selected method. One more component is there, even though there are many more are extra component or additional component are there. We will take, let's take one more component over here. One is tabbed pane. This basically, this is a component which reassemble file cabinet group of folder. We have a title for each folder. Whenever we select some folder, it will display the content of that folder, and only one folder can be selected, and this can be used using tabbed panel. Here the class which is responsible for tabbed pane is called JTabbed pane. There is one more important component, that is JTabbed pane. It allows to switch over in between the tabs in the application. For example, tabbed pane, new tabbed pane, tabbed pane, add tab 1, new J pane, tabbed pane, add tab 2. We are creating here two tabs. First of all, we have created tabbed pane, then we are creating tab 1 and tab 2. Here there are two tabbed panel will be created, which will having heading 1, heading 2, and we can switch over, we can transit in between these two, since there is a one feature of the JTabbed pane. And in the last, I will conclude my lecture. So here you have learned so many string component. Now you will be able to create graphical user interface using Swing. You will be able to use different classes from Java Swings API, application programming interface. I hope you will be learning about Java Swing. You must be knowing AWT is having some restriction, and they are also used for creating the graphical user interface, but with the restricted. Here we have some flexibility, more powerful features are there. I hope you will be getting this session interactive, or you will be getting this session interesting. Thank you.